theories of language learning. So, as the course title is Approaches and Methods in ELT, that means English Language Teaching, I think that this class is the core class regarding the understanding of approaches and method. We have learned very simple definition that approaches will be the theory relating language learning and language teaching. So the theoretical, and what is the theory? Theory is assumption, hypothesis, that could be the theory relating to language learning or learning driving, like that. Okay, that is the theory. And method is the process through which that theory will be tested and will be taught, will be learned, that is method. And technique, the classroom activities that we have seen. So a particular teaching method is derived from a particular theory. Okay, so one theory will derive a different kind of method. So one theory can derive one method or different type of method, and one method can derive several kinds of techniques. Okay, so and that theories will be based on the nature of language. Okay, and an approach is or a method respond to two questions relating to language theory. So we have understood that a theory will derive a method, but a method can respond to two kinds of theories. Okay, what type of theories are there? The first question is there: what are the psycholinguistic and cognitive process involved in language teaching? So method will go towards the psychological and cognitive development of language theory. And another one, what are the conditions that need to be met in order for this learning process to be activated? So one, cognitive development, another is learning condition. One, cognitive development, and another is learning condition. Let's have a little bit elaborate discussion. So learning theories associated with a method at the level of approach may emphasize either one or both of these dimensions. What are the dimensions? I said that is psycholinguistic and cognitive process, and another one, context or condition. So one theory or one method may respond to one, that means psychological or cognitive development, or it may go for the both process, that is psychological development and language learning condition. Let's make elaborate discussion more than that. Process oriented theories. So I said two kinds of theories. Okay, process oriented theories built on language processes like habit formation. So language theory will be dealing how your habit will be formed. So language theory will help you to understand that how the habit of a learner can be formed. Or induction. Induction means discarding or putting something inside. Inferencing, that means taking one reference to another reference. Hypothesis testing, okay, and also generalization. These are the process oriented theories. So language theories can one kind be process oriented theories. That means that theories will help you to understand the habit formation, your hypothesis, your generalization, how you can input your language data within the language learner. Okay, so that is. And condition oriented theories, another type of language theories, emphasize the nature of the human, that is cognitive development, and physical context. So the nature of human and the physical context in which language learning or teaching are taking place. So one is condition oriented theories, language theories, and another type is process oriented theories. Okay. And process-oriented theories will process your behavior, and condition-oriented theories will be delivering the human condition. That means understanding and keeping someone inside your brain. That is condition-oriented. So, thing is that language theory will derive method, and method can be synonymous to process-oriented theories. That means the habit formation, or it can be condition-oriented theories, just like human understanding. For example, Stephen D. Krashen's monitor model is a learning theory on which a method is called natural approach or method is derived. Okay, so a language learning theory that was given by Stephen D. Krashen, and that theory is called monitor model. Okay, and monitor model has 5 hypotheses. Okay, and from that theory a method is derived, that is the natural method. So which is the theory? That is the monitor model, and from that theory one method is derived, that is the natural method or natural approach, natural method we should say. Okay, so monitor theory inspires both the process and the condition dimension of learning. So what are the process and condition dimension? Process means habit formation and condition means understanding. Okay, this monitor model, I have said how many hypotheses? 5 hypotheses. Okay, and some 1 or 2 hypotheses are relating to condition language learning, condition oriented process, and some other will be habit formation, that means the process oriented process. Okay, so our concern is that the language theory will derive method. So there is an example that Stephen D. Krashen's monitor model derives a method that can be called natural method. And another thing is that we have said that a method can respond to the one aspect of language, that means the process oriented, that is the cognitive development, okay, or condition oriented, that is the psychological understanding or other. So this natural method will respond to both, that means the process oriented and condition oriented. How? In the process level, Krashen's monitor model distinguishes between acquisition and learning. So one hypothesis, the first hypothesis in Krashen's monitor model, he has given the distinction between acquisition and learning. So how language is acquired and how language is learned, that definition has been given by Stephen D. Krashen in his monitor model. So that will be responding to process oriented level. So method will be responding to process oriented and condition oriented level. It means that acquisition refers to the natural assimilation of language roles through using language for communication. That is, in his hypothesis, Stephen D. Krashen has given definition of acquisition. Acquisition means refers to the natural assimilation. Natural assimilation means to get together. So natural togetherness of the language data, that is called acquisition. Okay, so that is the theory relating to our understanding. Whereas learning refers to the formal study, language roles, and is a conscious process. Many of you may know the definition of learning. The learning is what you are doing now. That means we are learning language or anything consciously. That is called learning. We we know the definition, but we didn't know the definition. That is the process-oriented theory of Stephen D. Krashen. How language is processed. How language is processed. Okay. So language in processed in 2 different ways, that is acquisition and learning. Again, Krashen mentioned the learning is available and learned only as a monitor. Monitor means, that means a learner will be